Hello, guys. Greetings and good morning from my end. Wherever you're reaching out to me, it could be morning, it could be afternoon, it could be evening. Welcome to my broadcast, and respectively, good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are. You're on to Augustine again. Augustine is your the person that summarizes the mass adoption meeting, which is now the founders meeting. And for the next few minutes, I'm going to quickly run through the updates that took place yesterday. Yesterday was the founders meeting, and it was an excellent one. In fact, it was epic. And the title was of course summary of the mass adoption meeting, summary of the founders meeting, and there were a few things that were highlighted by the administration yesterday, which I'm also going to highlight with us or to us this faithful morning from my end. If you're just tuning into my broadcast, do well to like. If you have not yet liked this particular channel, do well to like. It's actually social proof. Do well to subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. And then also click on my notification bell so that when I'm live anytime you get notifications. Now, before I go into any other details, before I go about the highlights and anything, I just want you guys to understand that you are in the right place. The Simply Brilliant community is the right place to be. If you are not in this community, then you are missing a whole lot of things because a lot of excitement is about to come. I am fortunate to be a member in the privy tell you what is to come. You do well to become active because for the rest of the years that will be existing in this community, it's going to be from wonders to wonders. Don't say I didn't tell you. I'm not flattering any of you. I'm not exaggerating. I am telling you what is about to unfold. One of the things you should take note of is that if things goes as expected, the price of SBFC before the end of this year should get to $100. If things goes as expected, as of now I speak to you, the price of SBFC is about $25. What are you doing? Have you not bought your own yet? If you think I'm exaggerating, don't wait until you see it with your own eyes. We just have 3 months to the end of this year. If you are wise, you should take advantage of the opportunity given to you now. There are some things I should bring to your understanding concerning SBFC. There are three types of coins. The first type of coins is the likes we see out there, demand and supply coins, which is the one that you see Bitcoin and then Ethereum and then Litecoin. Those are coins that are given by demand and supply. And there are other kinds of coins. There are algorithmic coins, and there are coins that are backed by assets, which are stable coins. And those are stable. There's algorithmic stability. There's coins that are backed up by assets such as the United States dollar or the treasuries of the United States or bonds, something like that. Now, those coins are called stable coins. Yeah, we are familiar with those coins. A very good example of those coins is Joy G. Joy G is a coin given by demand and supply. Of course, you see how Joy G behaves. Once people sell, the price goes down. Once people buy, the price goes up. The difference between Joy G and other coins is that Joy G has a very limited supply. And for Joy G to be very stable, it means that a good number of people has to hodl Joy G. A good number of people has to have Joy G in their possession. And the number of people needs has, meaning that those who actually hodling it should be about 5. That is when you begin to see stability in Joy G. And this also plays out with other coins. Every coin follows that basic principle. And then stable coins, of course, you can sell as much as you like. It's always stable. It's backed by something. And then finally, we're talking about community-based coins. And that's what brings me now to SBFC. SBFC is a community-driven coin. Now, there is something I should bring to your attention, which everyone should be aware of. Once the community appreciates, once active membership plays out in our community, you will see the price of SBFC go up. As long as there are active members that are paying their subscription fee, whether you buy SBFC or not, it's immaterial. Provided you are an active member in the community, you'll begin to see the price of SBFC go up. And there's an announcement I have to make to you. Between now and the end of this year, the price of SBFC will get to about $100. if things goes as expected. And don't say you were not informed. I have told you before time. I've been telling you guys about things that will unfold before it begins to play out in this community. Some of you take advantage of it, some of you don't take advantage of it. Some of you listen, some of you don't listen. Now I'm telling you before time, so that you won't say I wasn't informed. I'm informing you now. The price of SBFC is about to go up. It's about to skyrocket. You had better take advantage of it, become active, go and buy your SBFC from our private exchange while you still can. This is my advice to you. Another thing I should let you guys know, at the beginning of this year, the administration said we are rebranding. Do you remember? I'm talking about admin Jack Freeman. He said we are rebranding. Are you noticing the rebranding going on in the community now? The title of our name now is called the Simply Brilliant Community. The only thing that is making us different is our URL link. Until now, you are seeing our URL link as Kingo.Cash. As long as I'm concerned, there is nothing that pertains to the Kingo Cash again in our community. When you look into our Kingo Cash back office, you'll find out that there is nothing associated to Kingo.Cash. Again, there is nothing associated to the community that we knew before. When you come into the system, you see that there is no more public notice. When you come into the system, you see that there is nothing associated with send button test. And then there are a whole lot of other things that we had before that has been removed. And then new features now are being added to this system to depict the real nature of our community, which is the Simply Brilliant community. I earlier on had said that before the end of this year, or as early as January 1st, that we're going to complete our rebranding. And anybody that is not active in our community and has not owned up to what they are supposed to possess, then there are all going to be penalties that will play out if they are going to possess back what the system is supposed to give to them. The system is calling you between now and the end of this year to come back and then possess your possession. Come back and become active and enjoy the benefits that the system is going to give to you. From January 1st of next year, there will be conditions to get what you are supposed to have gotten free of charge now. I want this to be known. I want this to be made clear. I want this to be broadcast. I want this to be shared. Everybody that has the opportunity should come in now. Anyone that can should come in now. The opportunity is very juicy. If you miss the opportunity now, of course you are going to get the whatever that you are supposed to get, but it's going to come at a higher price. It's going to come at a higher price. All right, that's what I just want to say. That's my preamble. Now let's begin. Today's meeting is going to be very brief. And the summary of the meeting, or should I say the highlights of the news, or the highlights of the mass adoption meeting yesterday are as follows. Number one, the administration talked about donations. Secondly, he talked about change sponsor. Thirdly, he talked about the fact that we're still going to be using JoyG as a collateral. When you want to become an agent, you must deposit one JoyG. And then finally, he talked about lowering the subscription fee. These are the four major things that was highlighted, and then members in the community asked their questions and there were clarifications that were made. So I'm going to begin with the first thing, which has to do with donations. Now, on this note, I'll be sharing my screen. So you guys should stay with me, hang in there as I highlight or talk about the donations. Now, this is the back office. And these are the people that are doing a good job. And the administration has said, now, if you look, you see that we're in week 5. Now, the administration has said that there is going to be a spread and that, you know, it's now going to be a country-based concept. That's what we're seeing here. Now, Bangladesh is there, Ivory Coast is there, Cameroon is there, Nigeria is there, and then Cameroons are the ones that are having the highest numbers. I give you guys kudos. And then Italy is there, and then Philippines is there. So these are the ones that are prevailing at the moment. It doesn't mean that this is how it's going to continue to always be. Over time, more people will come into this contest, and it's going to be beautiful. We are a humanitarian organization. That's what we are. And we are changing the world for good. There are a lot of other cryptos that has their own intent. They have their own purpose. Our community has its intent, and our intent is to bring back humanity. Our intent is to bring back and revive that humanity that is living inside of you. That's our intention. The intent of to love one another in love, in respect, you know, is what we are trying to build back. Apathy has filled everywhere, and people are now beginning to act so less concerned about individuals and people are beginning to suspect each other. That love concept has been removed. That's your natural ingredient to love each other, to love your creator. That's the natural ingredient that this community wants to bring back. And as we go about these humanitarian exercises, helping the poor, we are going to bring back such. So if you are here, you are not yet an agent, please become an agent. If you are here and you have the financial means, then support, because these things are what makes you who you are. Your real identity is in how you help. And the system has promised to also support. The administration said he's going to expand this thing over the next few weeks and months, and it's going to be such that it will be wow. He said that Africa are the ones that are predominating. When you look at this, you find part in this contest are Africans, and Africans are also going to be part of those that will benefit from what this system will give. Not just Africans. Of course, you can see the countries that are there. Bangladesh are really doing a good job, and I must commend the Bangladesh. I must also commend the Philippines. I must also commend those that are doing a good job in Ivory Coast, in Cameroon. You guys are doing an excellent job, and it's just beautiful. I want to also applaud those who are also helping in the Nigerian parts, although it's only one person in Nigeria, and that's yours truly. I must say that you guys are doing an excellent job. We are moving forward. We're making good progress. So the administration said a whole lot of people should just be on the lookout. There are a whole lot of advances and changes, modifications that will be playing out very soon. That's exactly what he said. So a quick one, a very quick one. He talked about SBFC. Some people said they were not receiving their SBFC. The administration said that if there are anyone that has not yet breached the contract, has not yet sold Joy G, and has not yet received, they should do well to write to the commissioner, and that the commissioner will look into it, send it to the administration, and within a period of about 72 hours or so, that it will be addressed. So those of you who are there and you have not yet received your SBFC and you are certain that you did not default, please do well to write to the commissioner. If you have not yet written, please write. And if you have written after 48 hours, go check your dashboard, go check your help desk, go check the support team, and then find out if they've responded to you. Of course, that's the commissioner I'm referring to at this point. All right, so on that said, I think this is the first one that the administration talked about, and I think I've made a good summary on it. Now, the next one is changing of sponsor. Now, he made it very clear that the condition upon which you will change your sponsor is number one, your sponsor is not active. If you don't know your sponsor, then you can change your sponsor. Now, there are other grounds upon which you can also change sponsor, which was not actually explicitly stated out. Now, you have to prove beyond reasonable doubt, because our community has to do with evidence. Everything we do in our community has to do with evidence. So if you are having an upline that has involved in some fraudulent activities, which you are aware of, and you can prove beyond reasonable doubt, then that's a justifiable reason why you can move away from that upline and move into someone else as a new upline. So if you are having an upline that has involved in fraud or has involved in scamming people, and you are aware and you can prove those evidence, you can prove beyond reasonable doubt that that person has involved in something of that nature, and you don't like it because possibly you are a man of integrity, I think it's a justifiable cause upon which you can write to the support, which is the commissioner in this case, with evidence. And with that evidence, it justifies you to leave that upline to move to a better one. Now, you have to look very well before you find a good upline. There are a good number of people in the community that are helping, that are supporting, that are doing what they can do to keep the system running. The member helpers are there, and then other people are also there, you know. So you have to make sure that you think through and then find someone that you know that if you work with him as an upline, the person will give you what you need information wise, guide you appropriately, you know, and then will support you more or less like a kind of a guide. I don't want to say a father figure, but yes, it's going to be something like that. A father is someone that offers guidance to their children, or a mother figure. And then those are people that has gained experience in the community. At this time, it is now the efforts that has played out in the previous times that will justify whether you are a worthy upline or not. All right, on that said, I believe I've been able to trash that matter. Now, the next thing is that the fact, you know, when you scroll down into the KCBO, There was a place the administration talked about that you deposit one SBFC. He said that was an error. Now that it's not actually depositing one SBFC. Now this is actually where it is. So I'll quickly read this out, which will soon be corrected. There are some modifications that will be done. Now we have over 1 billion SBFC coins. True. Now, if we do this the smart way, each SBFC coin will be worth thousands of dollars. At this time, the main thing that is driving the price of SBFC up is people getting qualified to become agents. Now, this was the previous information that was put out by the previous admin. As at now, the nature of SBFC is community driven. As new members join the community, whether you choose to buy SBFC or not, it doesn't matter. That's immaterial. As long as you are a member in this community and you are active, if a reasonable number of people come in, it pushes the price of SBFC up. But it is advisable that while the price is down now, buy and hodl it, because you are going to see a lot of things play out shortly. All right. So let's continue. Now, which is super easy. Just deposit, because you would get it back when you ask for it. One whole SBFC into our KCBO. Now, that's before now. It was Joy G, and it's still Joy G. So the idea of one SBFC, the administration made an error in this. So it is one Joy G. Okay. So as long as you hold this coin on deposit, you are an agent. So the criteria still remains one Joy G, not SBFC. All right. So when you're reading this, get clarification. There are a lot of things that will still be modified. Okay. We are still gathering our momentum. We are still taking our time to get things corrected. And as soon as we've done that, then you'll see the final modifications. All right. So on the last thing that the administration talked about yesterday was the fact that, let's go to the blog, because it's the blog that expatiates in details. All right. So this is it. Now, limited time KCBO discounts. Now, the Privy Council sat down and, with the administration to see how the community can move forward. And then we came up with this. And then the administration spoke about it in details, because we need the community to move forward. And there is a goal we have. And the goal is to see how we can get to around 50,000 active members before the end of this year. We have a plan. And that plan is not to be disclosed at all. You are going to hear it when it is necessary for you to hear it. But for now, this is the step one. And this opportunity is a test run. Now, I want you guys to understand that it is going to be more profitable to the community if a good number of people are able to join us and we're able to get to our destination on time. If it has to be that the subscription fee will come down so that we can get to our destination on time, then we're going to go about it. But we want to see how the community will respond with this offer that we're just giving. This is a $22 discount. It was around, it was roughly around 38, I think 38, between 36, around 36, 35, $37. I don't know which exactly. But now the administration is bringing it down to $22. To me, that's an excellent opportunity. And he's asking you guys that it's going to run for just 15 days. And if you guys prove the administration well, his target is 10,000 active members. If we can go out there and bring out our old members and then bring them back in, let them come in and pay, there is something he has in line. And one of the things he has in line is that next month, being November, is going to be a discounted month. Discounted month in the sense that you are going to enjoy admin credit. It's going to be for everybody. Admin credit is going to be for everybody. We just need to go out there and then make people understand that we're about to make a very, very significant giant stride, giant step. Okay. So I'm going to read this out and that'll be all for today's meeting. KCBO program fee are only 22 BUSD for the rest of October. Now this program fee discount will only be offered for the next 15 days. November 1st KCBO fees go back to 8 grains of gold. Now you may pay for up to 12 months in advance at 22 USD or BUSD during this limited time. This offer will not be extended. We are trying to build back our 10,000 membership in October. so that we can have a break, a November break, which I've already said. Now let's get there. Make sure you pay exactly what is required at this time. Requested, sorry, at this time, at time of payment. Don't send more, don't send less. A poster is coming soon. So this is just a quick one. And I want you guys to take advantage of this offer while you still can. All right, on this note, I think that's the summary of yesterday's mass adoption meeting. And there are a lot of other contents that will be coming up between now and Wednesday. You guys should get yourself ready. The Privy Council are going to sit sometime today, I think sometime in the evening, to discuss on ways that the community will move forward. And when we discuss, we are going to see the updates on our mass adoption meeting on Wednesday. There are a lot of juicy things that are coming our way. Don't miss it. All right, I think I'll be coming to the end of this meeting. And I want to appreciate everyone that has watched and that will watch this video. Good, Ambassador Augustine. Thanks for the work well done. You're very welcome. All right, till I'll come your way again some other time, most likely on Thursday. Cheers. God bless you. Bye for now.